Now we'll move forward with business objects. I will show you how to work with Windows application. Now to work with the Windows application, you need to first create one business object to interact with that Windows application. So we'll right click on this object, click on create object. Here we need to provide that business objects. So we are going to work on this Centrix Data Solutions Windows application. I'm going to put here the business object name, that is Centrix Data Solutions. Now click next, and here you can put description. So this is the best practice. So we'll write here work with. Now here you can just check this and click finish, so it will automatically open that business object. So you can see this is the object studio. Now here we have three pages, one that is initialize, second is cleanup, and third is action. So initialize, this is the optional page. This is for the initialization, the task or variables data item that you want to initialize while loading this object. Now the cleanup is also the optional page, which is once your object studio is closed, that cleanup page will be automatically executed. So mostly we write here like close instance, close application, like that. Now this is the main, that is action. Here we can write our action, and you know action is the task which we will use for the specific application. So you know, if you say action, so action means launch this application. So launch is the action. Close this application, so close is the action. Click here, so click is the action. Type here, type is the action, right? So that can be action here. You can create the action, create the page as per your requirement, as per your application. Now first I am going to show you how to integrate with this application. So to work with this, first you have to create a model, create application model. So to create application model, we have this application modeler. Now what is application modeler? Business object is basically used to interact with the application so that it can be accessed in the process. To create integration, you need to create an application model like this. So here you can see this is the Windows application and this is the model of this application. And I believe you know about the model of anything. If you are going to work on anything, first you have to design that model. So same here, we need to first create an application model. An application model contains information of the application such as application name, type of application, application path, elements, etc. This application model can be created or designed by application modeler. So just click on this application modeler. Now you can see first we have this name, define application model. So application model name is Centrix Data Solutions. Click on next. Now we have to tell Blue Prism that this is the Windows application. Now click next. Now again we have to tell Blue Prism that we are going to launch this application. This is the executable file. Now click next, and here we have to select, click on browse and select that path. So we'll click on downloads and then programs and select this your Windows application. So this is the location where this exe is available. Now click next, 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 and you can select this by default, embedded default. Click next, finish. Now you can create your application model so that your Blue Prism, your board can understand like where is the label, where is the text box, where is the application window. Left side you can see this is our main top level element, and in this we can create multiple child elements. So this is the main, it means the application, the same application. Now in this we can create multiple element, like this is for the label, this is for the text box, this is for the password text box, this is for logins. So these 4 to 5 can be a element here. Currently you can see right side we have application name, and this is the path where your exe is available. Now if you click on launch, so if this application is launched from this specific location, it means this is correct. Now click on launch so that we can see it is working or not. Now you can see it is working fine, right? Now for the time being just click OK, so that I can show you one example like how to launch this application and how to close this one, and then we'll move forward with how to log in. Now we need to create two actions, one that is launch and second close. So we have one action, we'll right click on this and rename, and I am going to put here launch. So this is the launch action. Now I will take one more page that is for close action. Now in the launch action what we need to do, I need to use navigate. This navigate stage. Now navigate stage is used to perform navigation action like launch or close application, click on element, attach, deattach. There are lots of things you can do using this navigate stage, and it can only be used in the Object Studio, not in the Process Studio. If you want to click on any button that will navigate to any other page, that can also be performed using navigate stage. Double click on this, change the name, and I can write here launch application. Now this is the navigate name. Now left side you can see this is the top level. You just need to drag and drop because we are going to launch the application and we already have this top level element. So we'll take and drag and drop here. So this is the top level element, and now you can see what are the actions available in the navigate properties for this top level element, and these things you can do using navigate. You can attach this application, you can deattach, you can launch this, you can hide this window, you can terminate this, it means you can close this one. So first I am going to show you how to launch this one. So you have to select this, and from the action you have to select launch, and that's it. Click OK. Link this one, click on pointer, just close this, reset this, and for the testing you can just reset and run this so that we can see it is launching our application or not. So you can see it has been open now. Now we have close. So what we'll do, we'll take another navigate, double click on that, and now put here close application, or you can put here close your specific application name. And the best practice also, you can put the description. So close Centrix application. Now again we need to close the top level element. It means that the main window, we are not going to work on the child elements. So I already told you that child element is your button, like login button, your text box, your label. So currently we are going to just work on the top level element, that is your window, and we are directly going to close the window, not any element. So we'll take top level element here, and now to close this application we have terminate. It means in the Blue Prism word term we can say this is used to close that application, so it will terminate that one. Now click OK, link this one, and first we can try with the launch this, and now here we have a close. So we have launched this one. Let me reset this and run this one, and you can see now this application has been closed. Now I want to use this one in the Process Studio, because this Object Studio cannot be moved, cannot be published to the control room, right? So we cannot run from the Object Studio. Anyhow we have to perform these things in our Process Studio. So how can we do that? Let me first save this Now just take one process. I'm going to take new process, name is Centrix Data Solution. Click next. Automate Centrix Data Solutions. Finish. Now it will open this one. Now here, if you want to open that application from this studio, what we need to do, we have to take action. So action stage is used to call the action which is written in the object studio. So double click on that, and now find out the business object. So our business object is Centrix Data Solutions. Now here you can see currently we don't have action. Why? Because we have not published that business objects. So if we will not publish, that will not be visible to the process studio. So we'll go to the object studio, and now to publish this, it means to publish this globally so that other process can use this, we have to right click on this one and click on publish, and you can see here now this is not published. Right click on this and publish this. Now save this and write here published. Now come this here and now refresh this so that whatever changes we have made in this object studio, that will be also visible in this one. So double click on this section, select the business object, and now here we have launch and close. So we'll select launch, click OK, and here you can see by default it has taken the name, that is business object's name and the action name. You can also double click on and change that, and you can write, you can customize this name like Launch Centrix Data Solutions. Now click OK and link this one. Now reset this and run this. So you can see here it has opened this application now. Now if you want to open and close this also, so how can you do that? Let me take here, right click, delete this, take one more action, double click on that, select the business object, select here close, because I want to close this, and you can so close this application, link this one here. Now reset this and run this. It will open and just close that. Okay. Now in the next video I will show you how to use write stage and how to log in into this Centrix Data Solutions.